Hello, welcome back. I am Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. How are you doing today? I'm not too bad. I have some friends with me that are going to be in the next so many videos. Those will be my Christmas soap. I was going to go all out and decorate, and then I thought, what the heck am I doing? Our tree's not up yet, so that's a good sign. But anyway, cardinals, the meaning, the significance of a cardinal is, so the red of the cardinal, I can't say this right, look it up, but it has to do with keeping the vibrant memories of those we have lost alive in our hearts, simply put. Yeah. And I actually found them digging around in some boxes I had brought up from my dad's that had Christmas decorations in them, and he had like rigged them for wherever in his house he put them. He was a Christmas fanatic, loved to decorate, and I just thought it was kind of interesting that I found these cardinals. So I'm going to have them up for the next few episodes, 6 or 7, whatever it is, for these Christmas soaps. Yeah, that's my plan. So we won't chit chat too much today. It's one, go to the website and register for your email to get the code. The code will not come out. I realize I haven't said this. The code will not come out till the week before that last week in November. Like the 21st or something like that. I think it's the 21st. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, is that week of the 21st? The whole week. Okay, so do that. Subscribe to the email. Subscribe to the channel. Hit like. No, okay. You always see these people do it, and I'm just like, if you like me, like me. If you don't, you don't. That's just how it is, right? But anyway, yeah, we are doing the pumpkin spice soap. No, pumpkin bars. Pumpkin bars, because they smell like pumpkin bars to me. They're kind of sweet. They're spicy, like the cream cheese icing. Yes. Yummy. It's been long. I can't even say it's been a long week. It's just been long. But anyway, I am so sorry. You have to put up with me. Okay. Anyway, 3 things. Dream big. Be true to you. You are worth it. We will chit chat more in the video. Let's go check out this pumpkin soap. And to the soap. We start out like we do with every soap. Lye water and some oils and fats. That doesn't sound very good, does it? Fats. Like, was a caveman, like making his, like, did cavemen have fire? So when they had fire, roasting his meat, and then he had the ashes and, because it's potash, whatever. And it's like, when did they say soap goes back so far. So I have all these queries. Anyway, let's see. This was puree, pumpkin puree out of the can because I made pumpkin bars for my kids with the rest of it. I had 2.4 ounces of puree. Yeah, so like 2 ounces per pound of oils, roughly. I'm beginning to believe that you could put, okay, I'm not going to do this, but I'm beginning to think you could put dog hair in a soap and it would disintegrate and just become part of the soap. Like, the stuff you can put in this, it's amazing, right? Okay, but anyway, sorry. Pumpkin puree, I did that at Trace or Emulsion. I was working this one a little bit more because it could be thick if I wanted to, so it wasn't a big deal. This was my basic 3: coconut oil, olive oil, tallow beef. That's how Soap Cup puts it on there. I say beef tallow, whatever. And castor oil. Just the basic 3. Yep. And then, okay, so this has the pumpkin puree in it. I should not have done that, guys. I should have poured my top off first, because you're going to see discoloration is a thing, whether it's the fragrance oil or the additives you use. But I didn't think of that. I wanted the pumpkin puree and everything. So, you know, I guess I could have been smart and added some more kale and clay to my soap batter. But I don't think that would have mattered, because I'm pretty sure I added titanium dioxide to this. Yep. Sorry. I'm trying to talk. Sometimes I just don't have anything to say. And then sometimes I'm rattling so much I have to cut it and edit it and cut the talking off. Okay. Yeah. I did add more clay. Oh, that's so funny. Nope, that wasn't clay. Yeah, that was clay. I did add more clay and titanium dioxide to this. My titanium dioxide is food grade, meaning it is used to color foods, which is really disgusting. I'm sure it's in marshmallows. I was trying to think of things that would contain it. You know, marshmallows, they're white, right? Titanium dioxide is to color it white. It is used in sunscreens, and it's not very good in sunscreens, because the particles are, it has to do with particle size, and it can get through your skin. And I don't know if they're using food grade, you know. See, look at that. It's not white. That does not look like, well, that kind of looks like cream cheese frosting, because I changed the recipe up. I can't even tell you what I do, but I just know it's like a stick of butter, and instead of just a half a thing of cream cheese, I throw the whole thing of cream cheese in there. Yeah, because I mean, butter and cream cheese, yum. Actually, you can make a pie crust. I think it's a stick of butter, a thing of cream cheese, and flour. I use it on my apple bars. It's delightful. Okay, sorry. I'm hungry. That is my fragrance oil, and it has a few essential oils in there, because it was super, super sweet. Just, you know, like erring on the side of, is this really pumpkin? And then I added some like pumpkin spice oils to it, and essential oils, and that was delightful. I loved it. My colors are fun. I wish I would have watched Mrs. Soap and Clay's. She did hers after mine. She used some really cool colors so it wouldn't discolor. But so it was Tequila Sunrise and Flotation Device Neon Orange in there. Yeah. Yeah, she did use a couple neons, maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember, just so it wouldn't discolor, so it would stay kind of an orangey color. And then maybe she did mess with the fragrance oil a bit. I can't remember, but when I saw it, I wanted to kick myself, because I was like, but I mean, what I didn't know, and she didn't have the video out before I did this. So, like, I have a beautiful orange, but this fragrance oil discolors like a ghost in a graveyard. Like it it's a bad analogy, but it discolors. Like, you can guarantee, like, it's going to discolor. And a lot of them do, the pumpkin ones, I've noticed, because they have so much vanillin in them. You know, I can't remember what this one is, but it's high. I was adding colors just to see if I could get something to stick and make it look like a baked pumpkin bar, you know? Because pumpkin bars, they're kind of orangey, but yet they're not, you know? So, like, pumpkin pie discolors on the outside, and then you have that beautiful orange inside, but pumpkin bars that's a totally different thing, right? Yeah, sorry. Totally off tangent here. I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, so purees, basically, people put purees in soap because it adds sugars and for label appeal. Really, that's all it is. The sugars and label appeal. Not that there's anything wrong with them. They make delightful bars. Like the solid baby bar with the carrot puree. That is stellar, guys. That is a beautiful bar of soap. Beautiful bar of soap. It's unscented. And some people like that and some people don't. Like, seriously. It's like, ooh. But it's a thing. It's a personal preference, right? Everybody's allowed to have their personal preference and their opinion, you know? Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to dump the whole thing in the mold. This was such a boring pour as far as the pour goes. The top is a little more detailed. And it's kind of funny because, I mean, a lot of people do pumpkin bars for fall and stuff like that. So I was thinking, like, when I was finally doing this, I was like, yeah, everybody's going to be sick of pumpkin spice by the time my bar comes out. But they will be available as the video comes out. The bars will be available on the website. So that's a good thing because, you know, some soapers, they release their collection like once a month, or like, you know, they make so many bars a month and then they release them once a month, and that's how it is. Or once a quarter or whatever. So I had to let this set up for a little while. I think it's set up pretty decent. Maybe just half hour, 45 minutes. I don't know. I can't. It wasn't that bad because it's the, you know, the basic 3 with castor. But yeah, that orange color, that beautiful orange color. Just remember what I told you about discoloration. Just remember that color in your mind when we go to cut the bar. But yeah, so I wanted to pipe the top. And like, I actually had a job as a decorator a long time ago. And I have made some stellar cakes over the years for my kids. And I have made some not so stellar cakes over the years. Mostly for my youngest son. Because he just doesn't, I don't know. He just doesn't get into them. Like he did for a little bit there. So he had, you know, the Thomas the Train and the Mountain and, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and, you know. And not like I did for my other kids, you know, like. But it's just, he's just a kid. And I had my head in the way for most of this. So I am sorry you don't get to see me pipe a lot of the top. I'm so sorry. I'm glad other soapers have the same problem because I thought it was just me and I was just, you know, technology challenged. I am technology challenged. My husband was listening to a podcast and the guy was like, okay, so he says, every house has a technology department. He says, but don't wake them up if they're sleeping after 9 o'clock. Alluding to the little kids. I watched my grandson go through his homework and oh my gosh, I was just like, how do you know where to go? But it's a thing, you know, they learn. But there's my beautiful orange color, and as you can see, the discoloration has already started around it. However, so much for titanium dioxide in there on top. That is a yellow. That is a beautiful yellow. You know, probably couldn't do it again if I tried, but it's a beautiful yellow. And it's that middle part is just going to keep as the air hits it and as it cures and the water evaporates out and does its thing, it's just going to get darker. Like darker than that, you guys. So dark. But I liked my piping on top. I thought I did pretty good for, I don't know what is with me lately with piping tops and doing different things, but I guess I've reached a point where I'm stretching out my wings a little bit more, huh? But these were good. They smelled delightful, you know, that sweet and spicy. It's not overpowering at all. Not overpowering. But yeah, my piping turned out cute. I can't really complain. It's a very basic bar. Very basic. It does not look like the Scotcheroo I once did down, you know, a few years ago. I thought about it for like 3 seconds and went, no, I am not doing that bar again. No. I just can't. It was cute because my son was helping me with it, but what do I say? There you go. Look how dark that is after it cured. What do I say? It's the frosted pumpkin bars. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.